Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EURUSD. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Greetings everybody, guys. Let's take a look at the euro currency this weekend. Sorry, a bit late with the report, since now is Easter holiday in Russia, so you know the Orthodox Church celebrating, as a rule, Easter 1 week later than the Catholic Church. So this was a bit busy day yesterday, and today I will have to prepare two reports. So first is on the euro. On the euro currency, guys, it's a bit interesting situation because if you will take a look at the higher time frames on the monthly chart, on the weekly, situation there stands a bit clearer and more positive than on intraday charts. So on the weekly chart, for example, we have some indirect patterns, indirect signs that confirms overall bullish sentiment on the market. And approximately the same we have said 2 weeks ago, because on the weekly we have bullish grabber that is still valid. We have just minor retracement, despite that the market actually has met very strong resistance in 25.50. This was really strong monthly confidence resistance, Euro resistance, one area. So completion of the important target, but at the same time market shows just minor pullback just to the 3.8 minor fib level. So this is not even the major fib level, not from the major reaction point. Also now we start to see kind of the bullish dynamic pressure on the weekly chart because trend has shifted bearish, but price action stands flat. That indicates that some support really exists on the market. Overall, from the classical point of view, the formation that we have on the weekly chart reminds classical flag pattern that stalls potentially bullish. And in general, the consolidation below the strong resistance usually indicates some building of an energy, so it's some kind of the preparation to the breakout. Because normal response to the strong resistance usually leads to the deep retracement. If market starts to coiling below strong resistance, it indicates that probably some preparation to the breakout is standing right now on the market. At the same time, on the daily chart, on intraday charts, this bullish sentiment a bit stands on the curtain of the chaotic action. So we can see a lot of overlapping candles, deep retracements, breakout of the important support levels on the intraday charts. All this brings some mess to the understanding and to the overall picture. So today's, I have read the Stag analysis, our Elliott Waves expert, and he talked about the ending diagonal, so kind of the Elliott Wave pattern. So that very typical for some bullish market, and it points on the possible upward breakout. So maybe, but I'm not an Elliott Wave expert, and from the tools that I use in analysis, I prefer to see some clear bullish signs, some clear pattern for reversal. So Stag points on some breakout of the tops in the ending diagonal. And that's probably the same that I'm talking about when I talk about the reversal swing. So I prefer to see the breaking of the tendency of the lower lows and lower highs. So it means that although we are keeping the bullish view on the euro currency right now, we need to get the clear confirmation of the upside reversal. So now we don't have it on the daily chart, on the intraday charts. Bullish signs right now looks really weak. That's why, despite that the market keeps chances on the upward continuation possible, we still need some last detail. We need the upside reversal pattern. So on the daily chart, guys, you can see we have some signs, but they are really weak. So take a look. That market stands right now at the 786 support, and it has formed minor bullish engulfing pattern. So as you can see, non-farm payrolls release, although numbers were relatively poor, they has given really shy support to the overall action. While market stands in this consolidation, it keeps chance on continue upward action. So since this is a contraction mode, because you can see that every following swing late smaller than the previous swing, usually when the market stands in this mode, it keeps valid both directions. So it keeps door open for both directions. Here, guys, I draw, as you can see, the upside butterfly that could be formed if indeed market will start upward action right from here. But you could argue instead trend stands bearish, and we could draw the same butterfly to the downside, and you will be right, because indeed, as I said, while market stands in the contraction mode, both doors are open for price action. But here, we're mostly use it as a background the situation that we have on the weekly chart. And as I said, on the weekly, we have some indirect signs of some bullish signs on the market. That's why currently we're mostly talking on the possible upward targets and upward patterns. So what we could watch for in the beginning of the next week. So on the 4-hour time frame chart, so market stands at the support, has formed a bullish engulfing. On the 4-hour time frame chart, we have this wide ABCD pattern. So take a look. This ABC top COP target has been hit. Market will open near the new weekly pivot point. Some MACD bullish divergence exists, but it's not really a very big deal right now. And market showing some upward bounce. So trend has shifted bullish. Personally, guys, what I really would like to see here is the breaking of this tendency. So as you can see, market still, despite this hint on the possible, maybe some bullish reversal or something of that sort, we still stands in the downward action with the lower lows and lower highs. So to get the first sign that market's changing the direction, we need to see that this tendency will be broken. This is approximately what Stack talks about. So in his example of the ending diagonal, so it shows that entry points, the breakout of the previous tops of this ending diagonal, inside of this ending diagonal. So it's approximately the same. So we need to get some bullish reversal swing. This could take the shape here of the reverse head and shoulders pattern. So take a look at the hourly. That's what we could keep an eye on Monday. You can see the market right now stands at 1618 extension of the previous retracement. Here on the hourly chart, trend also has turned bullish, and who knows, maybe market right from this area will try to reestablish the bullish action. At least the chance exists. We will not gamble here. We just will follow the clear pattern. And this pattern could become, as you can see, maybe this will be head and shoulders. So it means that first we need to see the action somewhere to 123. After that, we should keep an eye on retracement back to the 2250 area, to the bottom of the right arm. That should be approximately equal to the left arm. And if it will take the shape kind of the maybe godless triple 2 by ABC retracement here will be. So that will be an opportunity for taking the position against these lows. Because head and shoulders pattern will be on the way, and it could become the reversal pattern on the daily chart. And on the hourly chart, then could change the situation on the daily. This market indeed could turn up right from this area. So this is necessary details before taking any long position, because currently, guys, with this choppy action, we have no direction. Market stands in the contraction mode, and dealing with the market without having some reliable background, it could be really expensive venture. So that's why we should get as maximum as we could to make the entry safe. So first we have some support, although this is deep support, but still this is daily support. As you can see, 786. Also we have kind of the bullish engulfing. Besides, we have this ABCD target, so some support we have here. Now we need to get at least some pattern. So, and this one could become a head and shoulders. When we'll get all this stuff in place, well, we could start to think about the possible taking the long position. So that's what we see right now in the EURUSD. So let's see how situation will change on Monday session.